Newton's laws project. Newton's first law of motion, the law of inertia. Newton's first law states that an object at rest tends to stay at rest, and an object in motion tends to stay in motion with the same speed and in the same direction unless acted upon by an unbalanced force. The car is in motion, and it suddenly stops. R2-D2 will stay in motion. This happens because of the law of inertia. Inertia is the resistance of any physical object to a change in its state of motion or rest. This means that there is a natural tendency of objects to keep on doing what they are doing. All objects resist changes in their state of motion. Newton's second law of motion. Force equals mass times acceleration. Acceleration is produced when a force acts on a mass. The greater the mass of the object being accelerated, the greater the amount of force needed to accelerate the object. The car on the right has more mass than the car on the left, but the car on the left has a higher acceleration. So the car with more mass has a lower acceleration. When they hit, the one with more mass knocks the one with less mass back more than the one with not as much mass. Newton's third law of motion. Equal and opposite. The third law is often simply stated as for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. Another way of saying it is if object A exerts a force F on object B, then object B exerts an equal and opposite force minus F on object A. Note that two objects must be involved. Every force has a reaction force that's equal in size but opposite in direction. When you throw the ball not so hard, the ball won't come back as much as throwing the ball hard. The larger the force is, the larger is the reaction.